One issue that new college graduates rarely consider is how to ask for a raise. The issue is not likely to come up in your first few months on the job, but the longer you spend with a company, the more likely it becomes that you will need to have a conversation with your supervisor about asking for a raise. In most companies, you will have to take the initiative of asking. Rarely are raises offered. In order to be ready to ask for a raise, there's a lot of preparation involved. One of the most important steps is to make sure that you are doing your current job well. Simply doing what's expected of you is not enough to warrant an increase in salary. Take on additional responsibilities. Make sure that your manager is aware when you are successful with these new responsibilities or accomplish something significant. This is a balancing act because you also want to make sure not to brag. How you approach this will depend upon your relationship with your supervisor. Make sure that your company is able to provide a raise. Some companies have little room when it comes to salary negotiation, and sometimes the economy is not in a good position for you to ask for a raise. So, know what your circumstances are. Additionally, you will need to time your ask well. When does the company set the new annual budget? When does your yearly review happen? All of these things need to be taken into consideration. Alternatively, timing your ask with a big accomplishment, such as landing a major new client, can be a good opportunity as well. Once you've decided when to ask for a raise, then you need to start rehearsing that conversation. Go over the potential questions that an employer may ask about your work. Now that you're prepared, it's time to make the ask. To do this, meet with your supervisor in person. This is not a conversation to have via email or over the phone. When you have the conversation, be grateful and enthusiastic about your job. You don't want your supervisor to feel like you're not happy with where you are. Come to the meeting with a specific and reasonable amount in mind that is in line with your experience, industry, and accomplishments. During the conversation, focus on the accomplishments that warrant a raise. Don't even mention if you have personal reasons for needing a raise. Keep things professional. If you're asking for a raise, you also need to be willing to take on additional responsibilities. Bring a written summary of your request, reasons, and accomplishments to your supervisor at this meeting as well. This will provide them with something to pass on either to their manager or the financial team if they support your request. When you're asking for a raise, don't discuss the possibility of leaving if you're denied. Don't say that you are going to be applying for other positions. This is unprofessional behavior, and your company may take you up on that offer. If you're denied a salary raise, have a backup plan in mind, such as additional vacation hours, flex time, or another compensation option. Sometimes companies can't provide monetary raises, but they can express their appreciation to employees in other ways. If you follow these steps, you're sure to be ready to ask for your next raise. Be sure to check out our other videos on professional development, the job search, and more on our YouTube channel.